What is going on, everybody? My name is Conor and Lorraine. Welcome back to the week of the Heroes for Hire podcast. We are back with another weird news episode this week, and I'm joined as always by my best man, Mr. Shaun. Me and Shaun, how's it going?
I'm good, listeners. I'm as surprised as you are, believe me.
I shouldn't have told you.
I should just find out on the intro, like it's the ultimate improv.
We just click record and then you just find out what we're talking about. So what's been happening recently is that we're trying to start maybe doing 3 movie shows a month every week, and then one random week, whenever I decide, we'll do a weird news show.
When we feel crazy.
Well, we have a little bit of me time, right? But it's just basically Weird News is a show that we used to do all of the time here on the Heroes for Hire podcast, once every single week. And it's a show where we choose all the strangest news stories from around the world, Shaun.
Oh, he took my intro. Guys.
And Shaun, you don't really know anything about them. I found them, and then I just kind of let Shaun know. We have a bit of a laugh about it. But we recently then decided we had a separate show for that, and then I had to start a family, selfish bastard.
Simply had to.
Didn't. It was accidental. Even better. I said, when we found out, when we got the positive result, I went, this is going to really harm weird news.
Oh, this is gonna do damage to weird news.
That did not go down well.
Oh, a miracle and everything like that, yeah, but also the content.
What about weird news? So we've kind of had to stop doing that on a weekly basis, but it also means now randomly every so often here on the main show you get access to a whole weird news episode. Now it's also a good introduction to people who maybe weren't here for previous shows in terms of weird news. They're maybe here just for movies and comic books, Shaun, and to them you will say, oh no.
I will say, welcome. It's all right here. Stick around for a bit.
Hey, look at me. It's going to be good.
Hey, we're in this together, you know? We're in a foxhole, you and I.
Shaun didn't know it was happening either.
Nah, I'm really trying to recalibrate here.
And so yeah, look, I just think it's a bit of fun, but most importantly, Shaun, if people want to support the show, what would really help us out is some sort of 5 stars or a follow or share on any podcast platform that you're listening to this on, and then a comment down below. Even better if you want to say something like, I hate weird news or I love weird news. They're the only 2 comments.
By all means, if you hate weird news, let us know.
This is the worst hour of my life.
This is if any door to get out of this at the minute, to be honest. Previously,
I thought the previous hour was the worst hour, but now this hour of weird news has made me even more sad.
It really. So, you know, pro weird news, anti weird news. Sound off in the comments, guys.
We also have a Patreon where you can support us over there. That means this is all completely ad free, and it just is. All the legends over there, they support us. They give us maybe a monthly fee for the price of a coffee, basically. And you basically get access to a whole bunch of bonus content. And there is a movie coming out, Shaun, a movie review that they get every single month. And the March movie review will be dropping tomorrow, which is pretty big news.
It's huge news. It's also good because it's the last day of March tomorrow. I don't know if anyone's noticed.
Is it? I didn't.
I do this every year. I forget how many days are in March. I'm always like, oh yeah, 30th, and then it's like, oh, 31st, it's a thing. That's not funny. That's just, I'm an idiot.
Expect more of that over the next few minutes.
A great hour ahead, folks.
I have anecdotes. They're not amusing.
I didn't have any monster today. I looked up all the movie news. I was trying to be researched.
When my older relatives were in the coffin, they were cold. I don't have any funny anecdote about that. That's just something I remember.
That's just oh, look, death comes for us all. You know?
We're all gonna die. Anyway, next story of weird news. If it is your first episode, I'm sorry. If it's your second or above, you already knew this was going to happen. But Shaun, it's time to get into some weird news. And I wanted to start this week because I brought back weird news a few weeks ago.
You did.
And
someone said we brought it back, but yeah.
I was going to say we, but it was definitely a me decision. And what we decided, what I did was I actually didn't include our most famous weird news segment within the show.
We've had a couple of segments over the years.
We have had a couple of segments. Shaun has done many a jingle for Weird News, as we all know.
Each one more jingly than the last.
Just throw one more on the Barbie. But we have a very famous segment here on Weird News, and it's called Shaun Solves.
Fuck. Okay, yeah. I mean,
Shaun
woo! Shaun solves.
Don't tell him it's Weird News and then do Shaun Solves immediately.
Oh my gosh. I just finished work, by the way.
Now, a tough exam for us to rescue you on. So, what it is I bring Shaun an agony aunt or some sort of column that I find going around on the internet.
Someone with a problem.
Somebody has sent in a problem to some sort of forum and are expecting some sort of expert to give them solutions. And I think those experts are idiots. They don't know anything.
Yeah.
But I know the right idiot for this problem.
Some would say, like, doctors, pharmacists, scientists, psychologists, they lack a certain devil-may-care attitude.
A je ne sais quoi, if you will.
A little bit of a peppering of chaos.
Should my leg have this red rash? Shaun says, well, you're probably going to die.
I'm going to say get rid of the leg.
Find a different leg.
Get 2 legs.
Find somebody else's leg, stitch that on. You're grand.
Yeah, then they have a rash, and then it's not your problem.
Some of Shaun's solutions over the years, now long-term listeners will remember, were convince whoever that had the problem. So somebody had a problem with somebody else, and your solution was convince them that they did 9/11.
Gaslight them into thinking they did 9/11. Yeah. Microdose COVID is a famous
Microdose COVID for the guy whose girlfriend was smelly.
So you lose your sense of smell. Learn to drive a train and then spike a train conductor's drink so that you don't have to sit next to your boss on the train.
Yeah.
All of these and more.
All solutions that were easily and accessible, and they're just what it is. It's something that for everyone can listen to and go, that's the perfect solution for that 100%
problem. Success rate, just for what it's worth.
Every single time he solved the problem. Now he might create another problem, but the original problem is solved.
The original problem is solved, folks.
Mm-hmm. So with saying all that, Shaun, I decided to start you off easy this week.
Thanks,
we're gonna ease back into Shaun Solves, and I'm gonna give you a very minor problem that somebody has sent in, because I think they're the best ones because you always go way too far.
I really overcorrect.
Mother keeps letting child pick flowers out of my garden on the school run, and I'm fed up.
Oh, see, on the surface, like if you're the mother and child, whimsical activity.
Wow, what a great memory that child will have about the school days.
But if you're proud of your garden, that's just someone vandalising your shit, really.
So this kid keeps picking flowers from garden bushes. Shall I say something? The last few days, a girl about 7 years old and her mother have been stopped outside my house, presumably on the walk back from school, and have reached over the railings and picked some flowers from some of my hedges.
Reaching over railings that's a line crossed. Literally.
You thought we were going to solve actual problems here. This is a real problem.
I'm legit mad about this.
Kill them.
There's rules, folks.
There's different like columns there, like, oh, my husband's cheating on me. No. That's not a fun idea.
7-year-old is stealing my posies.
We need to stop this serial theft of a 7-year-old. So today she must have picked about 10 and then dropped them in the street while walking off.
She's not even fucking taking them home, the bitch.
Am I being petty to be peed off? I don't want to seem like an ogre and upset a child if it keeps happening. But surely an adult should be teaching the child that this is somebody else's property and not encourage it. Am I being unreasonable?
Yes. It's not that you're not being unreasonable. I'm on your side on this one.
That means that does not really support. I would be like, oh yeah, maybe you are being unreasonable then.
No. Fuck it. No, the kid actually, this person's entirely right.
Yeah.
The kid doesn't know any better.
Yeah, they're an idiot. They're 7.
Yeah, it's the parent we have to punish.
So, Shaun, I mean, I come to you. This woman has a problem.
Yeah, a big
And
one.
Shaun has a solution because Shaun solves.
Shaun solves.
And so there's multiple different ways you can go about this. But like, I'm going to put you as the person you've been put in charge. She's come to you and she said, I need to solve this problem. What are the steps that I need to take?
I've got a couple of routes we could go down here. Some of them are...
I love a couple of routes, absolutely.
They're aggressive in different ways. Number one, electrify the railing. Because that's a mistake you make once.
Number two, dig a big trench and put some crocodiles in it.
Yeah, the moat. Exactly.
Creative moat.
I'd love if I had eyes on this garden, because I want to know how many flowers they have to be able to like sacrifice 10.
Surely that doesn't matter, even if you have 1,000 flowers. But like,
I don't know. This person's clearly proud of their garden. I just want to appreciate it, Conor.
they're a green-fingered gardener, Shaun.
The other option I had, aside from electrocuting a child, would be you get a load of... You start getting, like flower you go to like a garden centre or a botanical gardens, if you want, and there's these little signs that tell you what the plant is.
Yeah.
Get a rake of them, but get a load of them, and then on the like descriptions, just put in how it's like lethally poisonous to 7-year-olds. Because we want to frighten.
Turns 8.
Then you got to get new stickers. I'm sorry, guys. I sell these stickers, by the way, if that's any good to you.
Supply and demand, people.
And so, because now we're scaring the mother. She thinks she's killed her child.
Convince her that she's killed her child.
Or like, but because she's going to read that, be like, oh fuck, that child of mine was holding all of those lethal flowers. Then she's horribly in debt with medical bills. I assume this is in the States. And she'll never pick flowers again.
So, I mean, you could alternatively, now just hear me out, politely ask them to stop.
But then you're the person.
Then you're the bad guy. Yeah, you want to avoid
flowers.
looking like a dickhead.
Yeah. Can we do anything with fake flowers? Like, say...
She loves her garden. She's done up the garden. I think...
True.
I do like the idea of pretending they're poisonous. That's not bad.
Yeah, and that's less... That's the less aggressive option.
Yeah, or like just leave a sign that says, for every flower picked, I'm taking one of your toes.
True, and then they're picking 10 flowers a day.
You're not going home.
Suddenly you have no bargaining chips anymore.
They pick 11 flowers.
What are you going to do?
Well, the mother and the child have 20.
Okay, so now we're 2 days into this operation. And the war is lost, Conor. Some use you would have been in the Rising, huh?
Well, it's not called Conor Solves. I'm just suggesting.
Conor collaborates.
Conor collaborates. So, look, we politely asked him to stop. That's out of the question, because you're going to lose face. You're going to look silly. And also, you're going to look like, here she is now, coming out and giving out.
Because on the surface, right? Because when someone else, when the mother tells that story, the gardener is unreasonable.
Yes.
Because, we got shouted at for picking flowers.
Even if it was only one day.
If it was one and the child took it home, I have no issue with that.
Yeah, but it's every day.
It's every day 10 flowers fucked into the street.
That's 50 flowers after a number of days. I can't do the maths.
That's a million flowers, I think.
A million days.
And then I think as well, and I don't know why this gets me so bad, but it's the reaching over the railing. Is like it's there's actively something stopping this from happening. That
she's put a railing around the garden.
Cause she's proud of the garden,
Yeah.
But what I like, or maybe just switch it all to thorn bushes. A very hostile garden is what you have to create.
What you're doing though is you're harming the child, because the mother's not reaching in. The child is still going to reach in, and it's thorns.
That's true.
And you're going to harm the child. We want to avoid the child. We really want to. We want to harm the mother.
Well, we want the child to learn the lesson that its mother isn't fucking teaching it. which is to respect people's homes and property. Yeah, this fucking thing.
This yoke.
So, like, we need... Because the mother, I don't think, is going to learn any lesson. You know? So what if you rig it up? You do like a laser line, right? In between, like, where the child reaches. And then once that goes off, a load of alarms start playing. So that, and then, like, you've hired a police officer to come up behind and pretend arrest the child.
That's not bad.
That's pretty
good, right? That's not bad. No, arrest a parent.
Yeah. Because then the child's like, oh, I got my parent arrested.
Yeah. And on the way into the car, like, smash her head against the side of the car just so she knows, like, it's fucking rough, like.
Oh, yeah. You're planting a bag of coke on her as well, for sure. She's going to go down on possession alone.
What starts as just a learning lesson. She's getting 15 to life.
Yeah. The kid goes through a series of juvenile detention centres.
Her life is ruined.
Her life is ruined forever. And your garden
shouldn't have picked those fucking flowers though, should she? Should have thought about
it. What if instead... Okay, do you want a non-psycho answer?
Yeah.
Oh,
please.
Okay. What if you came out and you chatted to the mother and child and said, hey, can you please not do this? And you give the child a packet of seeds so she can grow her own garden at home.
Oh, yeah. But the seed is weed, and then when they start to grow, and then you get all the police and arrest her.
I was just going to say the seeds are hash.
And then you give the police a tip-off.
Yeah. Guys, I don't want to... Look, I'm not meaning to be a snitch or anything. But I'm worried.
Her life is ruined. Her mother's doing 15 to life.
You plant a bag of coke.
So, look, I think everybody wins.
I think, yeah, garden looks good. Child learns a lesson. Mother becomes a better parent.
How? By being going to jail?
Yeah, the programs they have these days, Conor. She learns how to make all those license plates.
They're like, what did you do? And it's just like a long, slow drag. Child picks some flowers.
You picked from the wrong garden, friend.
So we're saying the solution here is to give the child seeds, but the seeds are for weed, and then have the family arrested.
Yeah, that solves your problem.
Technically true. That is technically true. I also enjoyed the electrocute defense. It's
simple but effective, you know.
Yeah, just you got to really train them.
Yeah, like a rogue goat on a farm, you know. You have to just keep it in.
What a strange symbol.
What?
Like a rogue goat on a farm.
Yeah, if you're trying to keep a goat in one place.
I've never heard a goat described as rogue.
I think most goats are rogue, to be honest with you.
They're fucking rogues, lad.
Name a goat you trust.
You know what? That's a fucking great question. I don't have any goats that I trust.
You're a goat I trust.
You a goat boy. Lionel Messi is who I trust.
Max Verstappen.
Okay, so I think we have successfully solved another case.
Look, add it to the tally board, Conor.
Yeah.
Is that a scoreboard?
Scoreboard, yeah, he loves sports. And also, like, the main thing here, Shaun, is that might be somebody's first interaction with Shaun solved. Now, we've done quite a few of them, and they solve, I'm assuming, like, massive problems.
If you go back and listen to the top 10, or the weirdo of weirdos, the best weird news stories we did, there's a couple of Shaun solves in that, I think.
Yeah, because you find the solution for every problem.
I do. Look, and it's a burden, to be sure, but I'll happily do it. I like helping people.
There's not one other person that would be sent in as a problem, and the solution would be what we offered.
You're phrasing that like it's a resume. Just like bold new ideas.
Don't look into what we said, but we've offered innovative and clever solutions,
life-changing solutions
to problems that may have been disruptive. Right.
So this is why you should hire Lawler and mean, we're mean on the law.
We're mean on the law. So, Sean, we're going to move on to our next piece of news, and I have a little bit of shithousery from Amanda Osaka that I quite enjoy. So who doesn't enjoy the thrill of live baseball, Sean?
Look, I love going down to the ball game, watching the pitches.
With my best paw.
Peanuts and Cracker Jacks, you say?
Of course. Osaka man reserves and cancels 1,873 seats at 2 baseball games to get more space for self.
I respect the hustle. So he's just booked half a stadium.
Kiyoshi Shibamura reserved a total of 1,873 seats online for 2 games between the Oryx Buffaloes and SoftBank Hawks at Osaka's Kyocera Dome.
Nailing it, bud.
Thank you very much. He then cancelled all but his own, thus ensuring that nobody would be sitting in a roughly 15-seat radius of himself at either game.
So how soon before the game did he do this? Because those seats just stay off indefinitely?
So these particular games were right at the end of the regular season and featured a visiting team. So these games were especially popular, and the cancelled seats apparently were valued at 10 million yen, or over 100 grand.
Jesus.
So naturally, with a stake in this revenue, the teams were not happy, and an investigation was launched. It probably wasn't too hard to find the one guy sitting among hundreds of cancelled seats.
Just this one dude in a sea of chairs.
Yeah.
My thing with this, though, is that, like, he didn't technically... It's bad form. But he didn't do anything wrong.
Well,
the system allowed him to do that.
He created 2,000 fake identities to make all the reservations.
I spoke too soon.
Yes. So he created nearly 2,000 fake identities to book all of the seats, because not one person can book like 20 seats.
Yeah. So, look, this is how my brain works, but he must have made a bot, because I was picturing him typing it every time.
In my head, I feel like I love the innocence of just imagining him going john@hotmail.com,
yeah.
frank@hotmail.com. Just
Frank
repeat
is
it.
used.
Oh shit, Frank 1 2 3 4.
Also, I love this Japanese man going john@hotmail.com.
Okay. I don't want to be. Can you give me a Japanese name?
Tanaka.
Tanaka, very good.
Yeah. For my baseball
Tanaka.
fans, Shohei Ohtani. How about him? Yeah. From the Dodgers.
Very good. He's on $1 billion a week.
He is. He's a very good player.
He's very good. He's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. He plays all positions, Connor. I don't know this much about baseball. When I went to Japan, he was on every fucking advertisement and I couldn't get away from him.
I'm just, in my head I was like, you know literally nothing about sports. How do you know about Ohtani?
I just show him. He's the GOAT. He plays every position, man. He's the best.
He's the GOAT. He plays every position.
This is what I do. This is my internal
It's the
monologue.
one thing he's heard. He's just repeating it.
Look.
So Sean, what are our thoughts here in terms of, is he guilty? Now look, I'm not saying he is guilty, but I am saying there was one guy in hundreds of empty seats for both of those games, and technically, although those identities were fake and they were all cancelled, I think it was very, very close to when the game was on, so nobody had time
to rebook the seats.
To rebook the seats, yes.
But so did he pay for them all in advance and then just got the refund?
I think so, yes.
See,
or maybe you reserve it and then pay on the day.
Maybe. What if he paid using Klarna and split it in 3 easy payments?
We're not getting sponsored by them, are we?
No, we're not. And I don't use that because I don't like having money that's not mine.
Yeah. You know, I hate that shit.
I like knowing where I'm at.
Yeah. That's why we're poor.
This is it, because we don't believe in investments.
I'm like, sorry, but I want money. But if I have your money, you'll want it back.
Yeah. I don't want to owe money to someone.
No, worst thing in the world.
Oh, it feels awful.
But apparently he had an empty patch of roughly 900 seats around him.
Do you think he pretended like, what's going on?
This is so weird.
Guys, how much do you have to hate so? Because surely clearing out a ring of 20 seats would be fine.
Yeah, but 900 seats all around him.
Do you think he was hoping that, like, someone hits a ball really hard and it goes into the stands and he can be the only one there to catch it?
And he somehow still misses it. Shit.
Fuck. I love the, like, you know, the videos of where, like, the kid catches the ball and an adult just rips it out of their
yanks it off him. Yeah.
It's so fucking...
my
it's terrible.
Is when, like, they like give the kid a little push. They have the big man around here.
Remember who's in charge, kid.
You idiot.
Go pick your flowers.
You dumbass. I'm way bigger than you.
I don't think he's in the right. I don't think he's all the way in the wrong either. I think the system allowed for this to happen.
So you're saying the system is flawed, but he's going to be punished. Now, he did also cost the stadium over 100 grand.
Yeah. Who the fuck? I don't give a fuck. Who? Billionaires lose like, I don't care. I don't care about that, Conor.
Let the man watch his baseball.
And man watch baseball on his own. Maybe just stay at home at that point.
At that point, just why are you there?
Yeah. Well, you don't like being in a stadium, clearly.
You're there because of the environment and, like, the atmosphere. And, oh man, we're
being
all
with
in
all
this
the
together.
Other fans, and you're all cheering together. You all love
like
this same thing.
The live sporting performance, like, our atmosphere, and then, like, just removed. And you're just like, well, you could just watch it on your phone.
Yeah,
it's fine.
You could just hang out in your car with the window rolled down.
Just every so often, you just like, way.
He's trying to start the wave himself.
Yeah. Nobody else good enough. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Sean, we're going to move on to our next piece of news, and I have a story of one of the saddest robbers we've had in a long time. New York robber on the run after stealing just $605 from 6 banks across the city.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of pathetic.
Yeah. It's not even like a cool criminal.
That's not even a felony, I don't think.
Because it's under $1,000.
Yeah.
An allegedly well-practiced New York bank robber is on a losing streak and still on the run after hitting 6 Chase branches across Queens, Brooklyn, Harlem and the Bronx over 5 consecutive days and coming away with just $605.
So that's like $100 a bank.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Unless one of them only gave him like 20.
That would be even funnier. Because New York police have yet to catch the suspect, identified as 33-year-old Gustavo de Jesus Torres. Or de Jesus Torres.
Very good. Very good, Conor.
Who began holding up the bags on Friday the 13th of March and informing tellers in a written note that they might get hurt if they don't hand over the cash that he demanded. But the suspect's success rate, luck or skill is in question after withdrawing just $320 during a robbery in Jackson Heights, $265 from a branch in Flatbush, and $20 from a Harlem location.
I was right!
In 3 other attempts, he came away with 0.
Wow, his averages are fucked.
None of the robberies or attempts resulted in any injuries, so nobody has been harmed. He's just dog shit at getting money.
How did he get so little? Like, surely you just ask for a load of money.
You'd be raging if you were the two banks that gave him like over $200.
And then like your friend who works in the Harlem one.
Yeah, we gave him 20, he just left.
20 quid. I took that out of my own wallet and gave it to him.
It is believed that in 2021, Torres actually pulled off a $6,000 heist in New Jersey after handing the teller a note that read, "I'm heavily armed, don't make a scene." He also had previously been arrested for allegedly robbing $600 from a different bank. So he's had ups and downs, is what he's had.
He's had one big win. And he's trying
Yeah.
to chase that. It
He's
feels
living
like.
off that for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
The New York Police Department identified Torres as the suspect from several security camera photographs in one taken during the 57-minute interval between a zero-take robbery in downtown Brooklyn and the $265 robbery in Flatbush.
You gotta feel pretty good after, you stuck to it. You gave it another go.
You're averaging $132 a bank, but one give you zero.
How do you rob a bank and get zero and then still get away? Like,
So yeah, you go in and you say, I'm heavily armed, give me some money. And they say no. And then you say, okay, fair enough. And
because he's
leave.
not heavily armed.
like, I suppose the idea is that, like, you don't want to stick around.
Yeah, because any threat of a bank robbery and they call the police on you.
Yeah. He also apparently, he does not claim to ever carry a weapon, and he leaves the scenes of hold-ups on foot.
It's honestly amazing he got as much as he did.
And they describe him as a balding man with a beard who sometimes wears a mask.
When it suits him. If it's too hot outside, gets all
I think
sweaty.
at this stage, because he's so, like, middling in terms of success, he's like, they're not even probably fucking looking for me. It's fine.
He's so low, which maybe is his plan, is like to be so low focus as a bank robber.
Yeah.
The police are just like, just let him fucking have his fun. The paperwork time alone will cost more than 600
absolutely.
quid.
Well, Sean, I have a fascinating discovery from the FBI database in that bank robberies have been in decline for years.
Hey, fucking try and get into a bank when it's open. This is what fucking middle-aged
go now,
stand-up
right?
comedian
Yeah.
shit am I doing right now?
I'll tell you right now. So what times are they open? 11 to fucking half 11 on a fucking random Wednesday once a month.
When the moon is full, huh?
Don't get me started. Fuck off.
It's them and doctors, huh? Never open when you need them.
Can't get a doctor. So I might as well be dead.
It'd be cheaper, tell you that much, huh?
Be cheaper. I wouldn't have to pay your fucking bill. Don't get me started on the electricity.
Country's gone to the dogs.
Got to the dogs. Apparently, in 2023, there was only 1,362 robberies.
How many
bank
banks
robberies.
are there?
In 2004, there was nearly 8,000.
Jesus. And do you think it's that there's less banks or that it's harder to get away with a bank robbery?
I think most banks now are automated a lot of the time as well. And they have better security, I suppose.
True. I also don't think there's that much money in a bank.
No, they don't hold anybody in the bank, really.
Yeah, it's all numbers.
Yeah, back in the day, you had the big vault.
Yeah.
And, like, it had a gold door. You had to, like, break into it and shit. I don't think that's around anymore.
There's a pub near me that used to be a bank, and they use the vault as the wine cellar because it keeps everything
Very
real cold.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And have you robbed it?
Connor, I wouldn't be here if I had infinite wine, okay?
As in alive or on the show?
But I wouldn't. Both, yeah.
Probably both. About 60% of the cases are solved, with over a third solved on the same day, apparently.
Because you look for the lad who's running from the bank.
Because you're like, oh, that lad's running. Probably him.
Probably him. A load of cash. Yeah, that's our guy.
The average take of a bank robbery now is just over $4,000.
That seems like a low amount to.
It just seems,
Getting
yeah,
that
it
much
seems like a
trouble over.
lot. It's a very little amount of money to go through a bank robbery for. Because in
Yeah.
my head, we only see in the movies, like, the bank robbery is like, oh, you've got 2.6 million, whatever. And we kind of got in and got out.
Yeah, which is why Ocean's 11, they rob a casino. You know, it's the perfect, that's a lot of cash on that.
Not to speak about Ocean's 11 again. Here we go.
Oh, look, I have to get movies in here somehow, Connor.
Absolutely. So I suppose the question here is, how do we solve it? Do we just set up a fake bank somewhere?
It's like, do you remember they did a thing and there was a load of people who had warrants out, but they like couldn't find them. So they sent them like to all their known addresses, and all their families sent a thing saying like, you won free tickets to this basketball game. Come along. And then they all went, showed ID, signed in, and then as soon as they walk in the doors, it's the police waiting for them there. And they caught like hundreds of people in the one day.
That's actually not a bad idea. In my head, it's also the scene from Naked Gun with the fake room within the fake room within the fake room. And all the walls keep breaking down.
I think that's the first time in natural conversation you've referenced the new Naked Gun in the same breath that you would like the old ones.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite a nice reflection of that film.
Talking about the tacos again.
It's so fucking good. I watched that at Christmas with my fiance's family. Went down a storm.
You didn't have another one, did you?
No, he said, no, man. Go back.
He starts shooting the gun. It's the police. Open the door. If you haven't seen the new Naked Gun, go watch it.
Do yourself a favour. You know, it's a fun time.
It's just a bit of crack. You know what I mean? It's not the best movie in the world, but it'll cheer you up.
Yeah. It's a good laugh.
So Sean, we're going to move on to. I have a bit of. We talked about this before, but the competition was last week, so we need to talk about the results. And that is the annual wife carrying contest in England that happens.
Yes. So
if you don't know, there is a competition and in which wives and girlfriends cling on for dear life as their partners carry them up and down a hillside for the UK wife carrying race, one of the country's quirkiest annual sports events. So what happens is you have to basically carry your partner. Mm-hmm. And the partner has to be over 18 and weighing at least 50 kilograms or 110 pounds. And if your partner is under that weight, you must wear a rucksack filled with flour or water to bring them up to the minimum weight. Then you throw them over your shoulders in any way you want. Some of them are upside down, some of them are just piggybacks, whatever kind of way you want. There's different holds. Apparently they can choose the Estonian hold where the wife hangs upside down. That's what that's called.
That seems like another level of difficulty that you're adding yourself.
Absolutely. Contestants raced up a gently sloping hillside and back down, clearing obstacles like low rows of hay bales and having buckets of water thrown on them for good measure. The course is 416 yards or 380 metres long, which is a pretty long way under the circumstances of carrying a human.
Yeah. Like that, we have the minimum weights, but like the weights would vary. Like you could have a heavier load, say.
So, fucking hell.
What? I'm just saying, people coming on.
You know when the old ball and chain's a heavy old fucking load.
I would never talk about my wife like that, Connor. Or anyone's wife.
Somebody else's, however. We're going wide load Annie.
Shout out to US Archer.
Shout out to US Archer comic books. Well, still niche, the Scandinavian sport has a following in the UK, the United States, Australia, Poland and other countries. I don't think Ireland is in the other countries. Maybe we are.
I think so. I don't think it's part of our culture.
This year, the wife carrying contest was won by a Finnish pair, and they won a barrel of ale as the prize.
No one said there was ale.
Suddenly, Wild Lord Annie's looking pretty good.
I'm about to book some flights.
So on Sunday, Timu Tuvinen and Jata Linonen from Finland were crowned the winners at 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Damn.
That's pretty fast.
That's up and back.
Up and back.
Jesus.
Their prize, a barrel of local ale. The Awkward Foot Race in Dorking, Surrey is said to be inspired by a 19th century Finnish legend about a gang that pillages villages, very good, and steals the women.
Charming.
I'm having a laugh.
So you're not stealing. You're stealing your wife in this scenario.
Well, you do not have to carry your own wife.
What?
It could be somebody else's. Or
you can't carry someone else's wife.
Is that frowned upon?
It's not great.
If your partner came to you and said, "I'm going to the wife carrying contest, but you're not carrying me." I found someone way stronger.
I think that would devastate me, actually.
I think emotionally it's a lot.
It's a lot to process. First you have to reconcile with the fact that the wife carrying championships exists.
Even the other way around, if we were like, I'm going into the wife carrying contest, you're a bit heavy for me, I've got someone lighter.
Babe, I'll get us some ale.
You know our next door neighbour that you hate? She's 90 kg. Throw her on my shoulder.
She's just under.
She's just fucking grand, Dad.
That's wild to be like, oh, I just carry any wife.
Just carry anyone, it's fine. So apparently the fastest British couple were Edward Nash and Catherine Knight, who came just 4 seconds behind the winners and will represent the UK at the World Wife Carrying Championships in Finland in July.
Oh my God. Well, we'll have to do a follow-up.
We will have to do a follow-up that the most important competition is running at the minute.
That's true. I'm away for a while in July, by the way. We'll have to sort that out.
But your wife is... There's a woman from work.
I carry my work wife.
You never said it had to be an actual wife.
Jesus Christ.
Trying to sell that. I'm going to Finland.
I'm not even married yet.
I'm going to Finland. Look, it's just with somebody from work.
Yeah,
what
it's a business trip.
Wife carrying competition.
What? And it's like... And then how she finds out is we talk about it on this show.
No,
yeah, I won.
The news after winning.
Irish man interviewed after the wife carrying championships.
And his very pretty wife.
How did you two meet?
How did you two meet? Well, it was a work function, really. You're like trying to hide your face.
Trying to hide my face now. What are we doing?
You're like, could you just blur my face out? Like, we don't do that on the news.
Can you interview me like I was in the IRA in the 90s? Actually, is that okay?
You have a balaclava on.
Yeah.
Could you change my voice?
Yeah, can you dub me over?
He's like, it's been an honour to compete in this competition.
I love all wives.
Equally, except mine, I love more.
My own darling wife. It's the best wife.
So, Sean, I wanted to, in terms of weird news, I wanted to finish on
you got
Florida
really
Man.
somber there for a second. Sorry.
I know, I wanted to finish on Florida Man, and this is a story that's a few years old, but I have no idea how we missed it.
Okay.
Because I think this Florida Man, and Florida Man has appeared in all of our weird news episodes, in that Florida Man is a character that we know and love, in that he just gets up to all scrapes. And Florida has a beautiful thing where when somebody commits a crime, they're legally allowed to name and shame them almost immediately.
Yeah, Florida has different data protection laws than the entire rest of America.
Yeah, like, you know the way, like, if somebody is not convicted, I'm going to say, like, arrested for a crime. Accused of a crime. So you say, John down the road has been accused of murder. Now the news will say local man accused of murder, taken into custody. They're questioning him because legally they can't say John whatever his name is, because if he's innocent then you kind of fucked it.
Then you've committed libel is what's
exactly happened. So except Florida doesn't give a shit about any of that stuff because it's Florida. And so Florida man Shaft Bang Adams caught.
I need a second.
Sorry, you haven't heard what he's done. I'm just going to read this headline, and this might be the greatest headline that's ever been assembled.
Right.
Florida man Shaft Bang Adams caught hiding his mate in his penis.
Oh! Shaft Bang, why?
We should have seen it coming.
Oh, hopefully you didn't.
Florida continues to create some outrageous headlines, mostly when it comes to crime. The latest comes in Orlando, where a man busted for drug possession. According to the news, this went down after rocks of crystal meth were found.
Yep, I know where.
In the penis.
in this man, would he have kind of the turtleneck cardigan, or is it more of a crew neck situation?
Oh, he's cold. He's wrapping up for winter.
Just good man.
Good man yourself. This man has since been ID'd as 30-year-old Shaft Bang Adams, as this incident occurred last month. Police underwent a search on him and labelled the meth found in his penis as 4 crystal rocks white in colour. Jeez. What led to this situation happening was Adams was driving without a licence.
This happens a lot for newer listeners. Florida man will be committing heinous crimes, but will get caught on the smallest of things.
Like it would be, we've had like situations in terms of Florida man runs red light, actually has 10,000 kgs of drugs in his boot or in his trunk, but like he would have gotten away with it if he had just sat at the red light.
It's like he needs to pick his times to be a
driving 60 and a 50 when you've got like a dead body in the car.
Yeah, like there's times where you drive carefully, there's times where you behave, and he just decides never to do that.
Wasn't there the guy, I think there was a Florida man who drove past the police and like was shouting curse words at them, and then they pulled him over and he had drugs in the car.
Yeah, he was actively antagonising the police.
The full list of charges on the table for Shaftbag Adams, or Mr. Adams as his father is known, are drug possession and introducing contraband into a penal institution, which is a funny way of saying that.
Well, look, I wouldn't speak about my own penal institution.
His own penal institution is in tatters.
Is there an element, right? Is there an element of the drugs being absorbed into your body through the head of your cock? Is that a thing that happens?
Has to be.
Has to be,
a
right?
thing.
Some element of it.
Like there's some element of it's going in through, like if it's in the baggie, is it just out?
It sounds like it's loose rock is what he has in there.
You can't have loose meth, surely.
Well, you can't have like in crystal form.
I know that, but like you're not going to carry it around in your pocket. Like normally you have it in some sort of bag.
Well, he's got it in a bag, man.
Oh, he's got it in a fucking jumping up. So he does.
I maybe okay, but I'm just like drugs in general, right?
Yeah. Here we go.
If you were, this is a family show, first of all.
Yeah.
But if you were to dip your penis in cocaine, do you think it would feel good or not?
It's a question that I've never been asked before.
No, few have.
So you're telling, so if you stick your penis in cocaine,
yeah,
are you feeling hyper?
Yeah, like does it have some effect, or does is it just uncomfortable?
No, it's got to be like it's going into your bloodstream.
Yeah, it's got to soak in somewhat.
It's like putting alcohol in your eyes or some shit.
Yeah, true. There's a dude on Reddit, right, and he froze a can of Monster into the shape of we're already here, into the shape of a butt plug, shoved it up his ass, and just like boofed caffeine for like until the Monster melted inside of him, and he didn't sleep for 36 hours. Can I
just say, right?
Yeah.
That why do we have to know that?
I'm burdened with the truth. Okay.
All of us were living our lives not knowing that.
Yeah, but if you really have to stay up someday,
yeah,
it's an option.
Surely there's other options.
2 cups of coffee.
He's like, there's a kettle, and with some coffee, and then to the left of him there's a Monster made butt plug. You're like, fuck, this is a tough choice. He would have killed Freddy Krueger.
He's the ultimate weapon.
There's the next Freddy Krueger movie. It's like, I do have the solution.
It's a break glass in case.
Let's get the fucking butt plug.
It's happened again.
When he shows up, we're going to be fucking hyper as well.
Yeah. He also does a dab of coke on his penis for good measure.
Obviously. So, Florida man here, do you think he's innocent or guilty? I think he's completely innocent. I think somebody else put that crystal meth there.
Yeah, no one can prove that he's the one who put the crystal meth up his dick.
It was accidentally there. I think it fell in.
That was another one. Meth fell into someone's pocket.
I think it was a woman who stated that the cocaine in her bag had been blown in through the window.
Yeah.
And landed in her bag.
Yeah, so I think the same thing happened with this man.
Except up his dick.
Yeah. I think what happened was he had unprotected sex with someone, and they had been storing crystal meth in
their vagina.
Yeah. Or their bum or their mouth, Connor.
Or Fucking hell.
Oh,
Or their ear or their toes.
Yeah, whatever you're into, folks, as long as no one's getting hurt, okay?
Or their armpit. They probably had it in their armpit.
What side of the internet are you on? And send me a link. We never used to be like this on Weird News.
I think that's it for this week's Weird News.
Oh, let's end it there. I think he's innocent.
Let's end it there.
What a week. Genuinely, what a week. Would you like me to take us out, Conor?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Thank you everyone for listening to this episode of the Heroes for Hire podcast. We will be back on Friday with an episode of Hero or Zero, and next Monday with another episode of the show. Big thank you to everyone over on Patreon, patreon.com/Heroes for Hire podcast. The link to that is in the description. Massive shout outs go to our patrons. Patreon.com/Heroes for Hire podcast is the link if you want to support us over there. And shout-outs go to Róisín and Baby Ben Palmer, Ryan Kamatsu, Dozer, Enthusiast, Evanson, Project Hail Waffles, the official uncle of the pod, David Clarke, Dominic, Anna Kamatsu, Dozer, Hjelmroos, Danny McLaughlin, Lordsmish, Ed Ball, Conor and Lorraine would like to welcome Conor and Shaun back to the pod and welcome Lil Dicky to the world. Russ, I can't lie, I was a bit disappointed to find out that my Irish mum only gets me a +1 to the party. Parfait. Russ, I'm really sorry, I don't quite remember what joke what that's referencing.
It was at the big Irish party. Oh, because I suppose because we were saying like, are they Irish? Because Jack.
Oh yeah.
Irish.
Ah, yeah, Russ, you're Irish. You listen to the show.
We'll accept you.
Yeah. You heard all of that talk we had just now. You're one of us. Liz
What with the armpit stuff?
Liz had a few too many on St. Paddy's Day, and tipsly subscribe to the Patreon. Ciara Lawler, Judge Leahy, Mikey Chair's #1 fan has great taste in movies. Who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight? Maun Sheighan or Lonor Cawler?
Whoa, fuck. Lonor Cawler's a strong name.
Lonor Cawler's a strong name. That's an old school boxer right there.
Maun Sheighan is his manager.
Yeah. I'm like a dirty promoter.
You can kill him, kid. Let's go.
We're putting barbed wire in your gloves and shit. Thank you to John. So I think we would team up is the answer to that one. Thank you to Johnny Ray, Hunter Havard, the Texas Ironman. Lisa is ready for spring already. Justin, we named the monkey Jack Bowman. Joe Reid, John NeSmith, Ted Sullivan, Jeff Scroger, the Fueled by Nostalgia podcast, Charlie Smith, Logan Merriman, YinzerGhost, Pete Rogers, Nonchalant Nome, Janos Simonson, Callum Bircher, Alice Foss says to reach heaven through violence, and Miles Crossland. Thank you all for the support. We really appreciate it. Head over to Patreon if you want to support us over there. There is also the Twitter at Heroes for Hire Pod. The 4 is the number 4. Facebook is Detective Divilment's discussion group. Instagram is Heroes for Hire Podcast. Blue Sky is Heroes for Hire Podcast. And the best way to ever help out the show is to tell one human being that we exist.
Just a one, please.
And I think that's about it, Conor.
I think so. So I've been Conor Lawler.
Play this episode for your parents.
See you all next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.